Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Jannie. For those of you who don't know me, I go by the realist _ 216. Why? Because I just keep it 100 with you. And 216 represents my mother, who that's her angel number. So I am the realist 216. A little bit about my channel. Usually what comes through, what I end up channeling are things that are related to the soul's journey. I am a coach who helps people understand themselves more by looking into shadow work, their shadows. That's when you want to book a personal reading with me. If you are interested in learning more about your shadow and the things that you need to work on so that you can continually improve yourself, because we are always continually improving ourselves. But I like doing general readings too, because you never know what's going to come out and you never know who needs to hear that information. And some people listen at the sirens. Yes, Archangel, I hear you. Michael is here to fight them battles. So I totally lost my train of thought because of the sirens. They are loud. I apologize for that. But anyway, my scenery will always switch up because I'm always moving around my house to wherever I'm feeling most inspired, most comfortable, and a lot of times in the summer months, I spend time out in my garage because I have a net up where I can just look out and see everything and all the animals and birds, and you never know what's gonna walk by. So we are meditating, and we are, what was intuitively given to me for this particular reading is based on the Four of Pentacles energy. So if you are in a space or in a headspace where you are seeking stability, you are seeking financial security, you are looking to self-sustain, and you are kind of going through a transition, this is probably going to be a reading for you, and there is probably going to be a message in here for you. Remember that these are general readings. If you want to specifically speak to your situation, you would need to book a personal reading. You could book a personal reading through my website. I will leave that in the description box below. And if you want to know a little bit more about me, kind of sort of on a personal level, so you kind of know who's reading you, just follow my Instagram. It's therealist _ 216. And I post different stuff on there. I also post a few readings. Sometimes I do live on Instagram, and then I come back and post those readings on here. Yeah, so let's get started. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Thank you, Spirit guides. Can you just kindly show us what it is that the highest, best messages for those that are in their Four of Pentacles energy, how we can help them get through this energy, how we can help them understand this energy, anything that they need to hear from you. I just ask that you show it in the cards for your general collective. Thank you, Spirit, for your presence. Thank you, Spirit. All right, let's see what we got going on. Okay, we got that High Priestess. Okay, so you are in a place where you know that you are ready to do something. You are intuitively feeling like you need to make a move. And this Four of Pentacles energy is keeping you closed. In that Four of Pentacles energy, because Four of Pentacles also speaks to the now, excuse me, my tongue is like tied. It's like my throat chakra is like, but the Pentacles speak to the material realm, which is our current realm. So your intuition is telling you that there are some things that you need to do. There are some things that you need to do that are going to help you get out of this Four of Pentacles energy, which is holding tight and not being very open to some things that could possibly be coming in and coming in for you. So you are being encouraged to Eight of Cups in reverse, King of Pentacles. You are being encouraged to not really focus on the things that you've had to walk away from in your past. You've done that. You've done that work. You've walked away from that. And you're embarking on this journey, and you want to head to your King of Pentacles energy, which is that stable, confident, I don't want to say relaxed, but I'm thinking of some of the images on some of the cards. Like, this person does look very relaxed because they are stable. They know that they're stable. They know that they are in a place mentally and physically that is balanced. So from the Four of Pentacles energy to get to the King of Pentacles, like, you have to let go a little bit. You have to let go of trying to do it exactly the way that you want to do it. You have to know that there are things, there are messages that are coming in, and you're going to have to move on them. You're not going to be able to hold tight to everything happening and being done in your way. Yes. So the Death card came out, and it's in the reverse. I do read reversals. I don't know. I don't want to say I'm a traditional reader. You know, some readers do spreads. I just kind of intuitively learn the story as it shows itself to me. Okay. One more. All right. So you got the Four of Cups, which speaks to cups being offered to you, options coming in, but you're not necessarily seeing them because you are staring at the three cups on the ground. So there's gifts, per se, that are en route, lead to abundance. You see the greenery, the clouds, but sometimes you need not focus on what's right in front of you and see that things are coming in. You need to get to that headspace where you're not so laser focused that you can't see, I wanted to say a ram in the bush. Like, you've got to open up and let go enough because you're in a Four of Pentacles energy. You're in a space where you're just kind of hoarding and staying tight because you know that you need to do this, you need to do this. It's almost like you're letting some of the things that you're worried about keep you in a stuck position. At the bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. You are working towards your fulfillment, your Nine of Cups, that energy of, yes, I am happy with who I am, I'm happy with where I'm at, and I have a great feel or direction for where I'm going. Okay? In the reverse are the Death card and the Empress. So the Empress is, so with those two cards being in reverse, I don't see them as a knot. I see them as something that's coming forward that is just, it's blocked. But it's not a blockage that you can't get through. It's a pause, it's a delay. It's not a blockage, it's a delay. Because at the end of this row, you have an offer that's coming in, a cup, something in that emotional space that is going to help you flip these into the upright, which is a death and a birth. So a rebirth. So that Empress, she births something. She has something that is within her that needs to come out, that needs to be shared. Well, you can't share it if you are in a Four of Pentacles energy because you are closed off to other avenues. Excuse the lawn people. I can't control them. And you never know when they're coming. They're not at my lawn. They're one of my neighbors. So hopefully you can still hear me very well. But there's a death. You've got to kill the things of your past. You've got to kill those thought processes that keep you stuck. Those thought processes that don't allow you to trust in yourself, that don't allow you to break free from the things that you are holding on so tight to. And you can do it. You definitely can do it. Let's give us a little more, Spirit, and then we're going to clarify. We're going to clarify some of these things. 2 more. Offers coming. Yes. 1 more. We are going to clarify these cards. All right. So we got the World card in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups, with the Devil in reverse at the bottom of the deck. When I see cards at the bottom of the deck, those actually speak to me about the core energy that is deep in your subconscious. So you are letting go and breaking free from different addictions is a bad word, but I would say you're breaking free from different patterns that you are so accustomed and used to. That's going to free you up and allow you to allow things to come in that is going to give you the happiness that you desire and the stability that you desire. You can't want something and not take the steps to put you in a better position to have it. So sometimes if you hold on to something so tightly, there's no room for Spirit to push anything in there because you're holding it so tight. But if you allow yourself to open up and be open-minded, there are things coming your way. There are offers coming your way. This is a Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is slow as hell. Slow as hell. But still coming. It's still coming, and it's right next to the Page of Cups. So this is speaking to, there's something coming in, and it's in the adolescent stage. This beautiful idea or thing that it is that you are looking to grow, to birth. It's coming in. That it's your world. It's your world, because the World card is in reverse as well. So the cards that are in reverse just tell me it's like delayed, because I can see that it's coming, and you can see that it's coming. So let's dig a little deeper. Let's get some clarification and find out what it is that we are seeking, what it is that we are holding on to, that we kind of need to open up more about. This is the Souls on Fire deck, and this is the Biddy Tarot deck. I love the Biddy Tarot deck. It's so cute. And it's fun to shuffle. I'm not gonna lie. I love shuffling this deck. But what I love about it is it takes the tarot and it helps you really, really put it into you and your movements. In it's almost like self-help, which is beautiful. I love self-help. You know, I went through my journey kind of on my own, just not because I had to. I just didn't know how to be open enough to allow anybody to come in and help me. But the more I learned and the more I understood who I was, the easier things got for me. So I'm hoping that, I'm knowing that as you follow this channel, you will understand that things will get easier the more that you work on you and the more that you take the time to do the work to grow. And it's so funny because the Eight of Pentacles came out in the reverse. So you know that you have done the work, and it came out over our high priestess. You've done this work to better yourself, to get the things that you do desire, but it's just on a pause. It's on a delay, and you know it's on a delay. You know that in time, things happen. That's where your faith really, really shines, because you know that these things are happening for you, and you're just trying to make sure that you understand for yourself that it just takes time, and time is not necessarily what we think it should be. Our timing versus spiritual timing versus universal timing is something completely different. Over the Eight of Cups in reverse is the Queen of Cups. You are no longer allowing your emotions to overtake you and take you out of balance. You are in a place where you are standing in your Queen of Cups, and so nothing that will take you out of your emotional balance will phase you, because you understand how to lead from your heart space. You understand that how to protect your heart space. You understand how to move with love, but you also understand how to keep yourself balanced when it comes to love and emotions. You are doing amazing, is what you are. You are in your high priestess energy, which is beautiful. Sorry, those cards flipped. Can we clarify the King of Pentacles as it relates to this journey? The Two of Pentacles. All right, so the Two of Pentacles clarifying the King of Pentacles means that you're just making decisions. You're making decisions right now that are going to, that you feel like are going to, well, let me back up. So the King of Pentacles is a calm, cool, collected dude, right? Calm, cool, collected, stable, intelligent, knows where he's headed, knows what he's doing. So with this Two of Pentacles, this is about making choices and juggling choices. So as in your King of Pentacles energy, you know that you still have a lot of choices that you have to make, right? So what you're doing is you're kind of weighing out those options, and you're taking your time to actually feel those options out, which is an amazing thing. With the Four of Pentacles, it keeps reminding me, because that's the overall energy for this reading. The reminder to you is, as you're thinking about those choices, don't let your ego make the choice for you. Be open to the idea that there may be a better option than the one that you want to take. The option that is going in flow. You want to take the option that speaks to your heart space, because again, move from your heart space intellectually. So sometimes our heart space, we can want what we want, what we want, what we want, what we want, but we know, no, that is not a good decision for us. And so when you combine the two of using your mind and your heart, you understand that, okay, I'm doing really what's best for me. That makes the most sense for me. Okay? So let's talk about this Death card in reverse. Can you clarify that, Spirit? Clarify the Death card in reverse. Not today. You don't want to clarify today. The Fool in reverse. I love energy readings, because the Fool in reverse, oh my gosh, and the Wheel of Fortune is at the bottom of this deck. This is beautiful. So what this is saying right now, and we haven't even clarified all the other cards, is that in time, in universal time, in the time of the universe, in the way of the universe, as you kill off the things of your past, you learn how to make better decisions, to know when to take your leaps of faith, when to take that new start, when that new start is going to begin. As you kill off your past, your new beginning starts. You're not going to miss it because it's in divine timing. It's fated. It is something that will happen. So there's no need for you to worry about it. What Spirit wants you to focus on is working on allowing Spirit to bring things to you that are not necessarily in the way that you imagine them to come in. They might be coming in a different fashion. So what that tells me is keep doing what you're doing. Keep working on you. You haven't done all of the work, but you've done a lot of the work. Give yourself credit for the work that you have done. Love on who you are. Love yourself for the work that you have done thus far. You have made choices already that have put you in this King of Pentacles energy. So this is a great way to start this reading. This is awesome energy, guys. We're not taking that. The Empress in reverse, Spirit. The Empress in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. The Empress in reverse. This is it. The Knight of Pentacles. And it's right under the Knight of Pentacles. So you are birthing something that is going to bring you something in the material realm. Wealth in the material realm that is in you. It's in you, and you just have to find a way to bring it out of you. But you're going to know. You're going to know. There are messages. There are things that are coming in that will help you understand. Sorry, another truck. That will help you understand which way you need to go, how you need to move. Can you clarify this Four of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. The King of Swords. Yes. The King of Swords is very bad. He's intellectually sound and stable. He is, you got the King of Pentacles, who's a great leader. You got the King of Swords, who is a great leader. He does not allow emotions to affect his decisions, but at the same time, he understands, and it doesn't matter if it's a he or she. We all have both masculine and feminine energy in us. But look at this. You got King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Queen of Cups. So all of these energies speak to being on a high level of balance in them. You're not in the, if these were like all pages or all knights, those are energies that are, they're still learning, they're still growing. But when you're in the King and the Queen of, all right, we kept recording. We're gonna keep this going. I'm not stopping this recording because it's good. It's good info. Let me just, hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. What I was saying is, when you are in this king, this queen energy, you are mature. You are maturing. You are able to kind of see. You're not blinded by the things of the past, or you're not in a state where things are an illusion anymore when you're in that king and queen energy. So you are seeing things for what they are, and you are working out that balance so that you can move forward. You can go about making moves towards the changes that you seek. So keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. You are birthing something. I don't know what it is you're birthing, but you are birthing something. Can we get clarification for the World card in reverse? The World card in reverse. The Hierophant. In reverse. I know I'm dramatic, right? That's okay. The Hierophant speaks to your wisdom. And it coming out over the World card in reverse. And again, with these reversals that I see, this just tells me it's delay. it's not in a negative light. It is just delay. These things are all coming to you as you continue to do your internal work. Remember to rest, okay? Because if you are in any 4 energy, 4s speak to resting. So don't go so hard, because remember, you can't make things happen faster than they're supposed to, because you had the Wheel of Fortune earlier. Everything is in divine timing. So rest along the way, knowing that you are making great progress. And remember, as you're making that progress, as you're learning to open up, as you're learning to receive the things that are for you from your higher self, remember you might want to document that wisdom. For some of you, you might write books, or you might write things that are, so you might need to document this along the way. For me, I'm using my platform, my Instagram, and my TikTok to kind of just keep a video blog of my own progress and my own growth. So you might want to find a way to document your progress so that you can see how far you've come, so that you can learn how to celebrate the things along the way. Celebrating the smaller things along the way helps you really, really see the joy and be happy with where you are, because if you're always just looking towards the end result, you miss all the fun and beauty in the in-between. Even if it's what might seem like a negative thing, you're learning. So take all that along your journey, and learn how to kind of put it in a place where you don't look at it as so bad. You look at it as, all right, I'm growing, I'm learning, I'm moving forward. And this World card showing up, this is like the highest card in the deck, unless you have one of those special decks. This is the Souls on Fire deck does have a special card in it. It's the Raising Your Consciousness card. But in most decks, this is the highest card in the deck, which means you are reaching that pentacle of a beautiful cycle that you've been seeking. It's coming. It's just going to take you learning what you need to learn along the way to build up your knowledge so that you can use wisdom. And again, like I said, you're maturing because you've got these kings and these queens. And then right next to it, you got the knight and the page, which are like the children of the family of the court cards. So what this is saying is keep moving towards that maturity level that you need in order to have the desires in the world that you want. Take your time. It's going to come in time. You can't move it faster than you're supposed to. Just know that some of your actions will elevate as time goes on. Because right now you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out, what is it? What is it about this fish, this thing, this desire? What is it? What do I do with it? Pages are usually messengers. So to me, it's like a messenger of a new something, a new thing that you desire. What is this fish for you? You need to figure out what this fish is for you and tackle those turbulent waters behind you. How do you tackle the turbulent waters behind you? You just work on it one by one. Over time, they will slow down and become more peaceful and more understanding. Can we clarify this Knight of Pentacles? All right, so a couple cards came out. I normally would put them back, but they all make sense towards this Knight of Pentacles. So you have the Eight of Swords, which is being in a place where you don't see that you can't figure it out. You're like, you can't see that you actually have a way out. You have an option that is viable, and you can't quite see it yet. You're still a little blinded, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse has come out. So it's like you don't want to keep gambling to try and figure out how to get to your Ten of Pentacles, which is total fulfillment in this natural 3D world that we are in. The true desires of your heart in the material realm, to have the things that you desire and you wish for. So you can't quite see how to get through the obstacles that you're facing, this Four of Pentacles. And that's why you're moving slow. But it doesn't mean try and speed it up. It just is giving you an explanation on why things are moving slowly, because you are figuring out how to take this blindfold off and understand the different ways in order for you to get through the obstacles that you're trying to get through. These readings are going to help you. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, so this 1 cup turns into your 9 of Cups. So you are seeking the information to get to your happiness, your joy, your emotional bliss, where you are sitting in the vision that you've seen. It's not quite the 10, but it's the 9. But we had the 10. Don't feel left out in the cold. You're coming out of the cold. If you feel like you were a person who was left out in the cold, you're coming out of that. Because you now understand that people aren't leaving you in the cold. You are putting yourself in the cold. You have to realize that if somebody is not giving you attention that maybe you desire or anything like that, let them be. They're not for you. Let them be out in their own cold, in their own wilderness. You come on in and get warm and start loving on you and moving in the way that you want to move, and you won't be feeling like you're out in the cold. You're getting out of that lack mentality, and you are transitioning out of that lack mentality into that abundant mentality, because you now understand that gratification is within. Like, you have to be grateful for the things that you do for yourself. You have to understand that you just have to be grateful for you and what you give to the world and what you give to the people. You know, it's all about you. It's your story. It's your movie, you know? So don't feel like you are lacking anything. You're coming out of lack. You are now understanding that it's yours for the taking. It's yours for the taking. Just a matter of doing the work that you need to do, and opening up and allowing things to come in other ways that you might not have initially seen. Okay? So I always like to close out a reading with at least one oracle for advice. We're going to use the Moonology because we just had the new moon in Leo, and that energy is heavy and strong right now, which is great. The Leo, I am a Leo rising, and those Leos are like, they go for it. They go for it, and they are like lions. That's why the Leo is the lion. They go for it. So Spirit, can you give us any messages that are advice to close out this reading? Do you have any advice? We'll do 2. I said 2 because I want to read from the book for you. One more. There it goes. All right. All right. So you got the void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. Don't be freaked out by that. And take time to breathe out. The disseminating moon. Okay. I used to get freaked out when I first saw this card. This is when I was not balanced. My emotions were through the roof. I'd be like, oh my God, nothing is going to come of this situation. it doesn't mean nothing is going to come of this situation. This is actually a beautiful space to be in, because while you are in this space of nothingness, it seems like nothing's happening, everything is happening. When you think nothing is happening, everything is happening behind the scenes. It's all happening. That's why you have all these reversals, these reverse cards. It's like you can't see what the universe is doing on your behalf because they see what you're doing. So when you're working on you, they are working to make the things that you need to happen in order for you to continue to move forward happen in a different space. So this is your time to get your rest. Remember, 4 of Pentacles, any 4s, it means that you need to think of resting, okay? This is your time to rest, because let me tell you something. When this thing hits the fan and your dream, you are living in your dream and you are walking the walk and you are talking the talk and you have to do it on a day-to-day basis because it is here, it's like, you know, when you go do something and you're like, oh my goodness, can I just get a day off? I just want to sleep in one day. This is that time. You are in that time where you should be resting. Doesn't mean that you don't do anything. It just means that you take your time, you breathe, you take the time to breathe out. Look at the light. Night and day. Take the time to breathe out, regain your strength, regain your energy, recharge, so that you can keep moving forward once spirit brings you out of this nothingness phase. All right, we are going to read. So, void of course moon. Give me a second. 102. The void of course moon. Here it is. I like to hold the card up so you can just kind of stare at it. In a form of astrology known as orrery, H-O-R-A-R-Y, sorry if I mispronounced it, where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded. A void of course means nothing will come of this matter, or the situation will bear no fruit. This may or may not be good news, depending on what you are asking. For example, if you are worried about something, whatever it is, this card can be taken as a sign that there is nothing to worry about. However, if you are asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change things so you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating. And you can change that with your both behavior and beliefs. I trust in my highest good. Okay? One of the other things it says is the teaching. The main definition of void of course moon is when the moon won't make a major connection with any of the planets until she enters the next sign. The best thing you can do when you get this card is to chant the Sanskrit words Om Namo Narayane. Jannie. I'm learning too, y'all. I'm sorry if I'm butchering this spirit. But it means I surrender to the divine. A void of course moon is time to just be. So again, start enjoying the moments day to day as you are in them, resting when you need to rest, and just allowing things to happen as they naturally should. Just allow things to be. The disseminating moon. Hold on. Sorry, guys. This is the moon phase card. 34. Take time to breathe out. The intensity of the full moon has abated. and what we are left and what are we left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best. Try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax. Breathe. We can't be on all the time. If you feel you've hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. I am where I am and it's okay. The disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosion of energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests that you're at a more tranquil point in the life cycle of whatever situation you're asking about. This is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is the time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has passed. So that all speaks to this Hierophant and this World card, and you thinking about that fish. That fish. What is that fish? You know what this fish is. You know what this situation is. Take time, meditate on it, think about it, but not overthink it. And at the end of the day, you have to really understand and know that everything is in universal timing. The things in your life are fated, because we did see that Wheel of Fortune card, and that you're not going to mess this up as long as you continue to stay true to you, learn your heart space, learn to be more open to things coming in different fashions. Okay? All right. That's the reading for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it helps you move gracefully throughout your day or evening whenever you are seeing this. I love you guys. Thank you in advance for all your support of the channel. I am putting my Cash App in the description box in case you want to donate to the channel and help grow the channel. I ask that you hit the subscribe button. That helps these messages reach more people, and it helps the channel grow. And the goal is to grow so that I can do and offer more things. I have some adjustable energy bracelets that I'm making, along with some evil eye bracelets and all that wonderful jazz. So here's one of them. This is called Peaceful Storms. So this has got blue jasper and howlite, which all speak to nurturing the soul and keeping peace and calm in the middle of the storms. So this is called Peaceful Storms. It will have an adjustable clasp. So you'll be able to pull the strings to make it tight on your wrist or loosen it up. It is a one size fits most. I do my best to make the strings long enough, but not so long that if you have a small wrist, you've got these crazy strings dangling from your wrist. All right. So thank you guys again. I love you for supporting the channel and supporting my dreams and goals, which is to help those that want to get out of their stuck places. All right. Until next time. See you later. Thank you guys.